Coming up tonight, Constitutional Review Committee Chairman stands by government on work. Prime Minister endorses reforming of FIRCA processes, and short code launched for Education Ministry. Good evening, I'm Sandra Asam. The chairman of the Constitutional Review Committee, Professor Yash Ghai, has stressed that the Prime Minister has had a discussion with him and the 5 members of the committee to ensure that the consultation process will take every Fijian's view into account. Yash Ghai, who arrived into the country last Friday and has been in the country for the past week, says he has copies of the new decrees that have been implemented in Fiji and will be reviewing them to ensure that the laws of the country are conducive to getting every Fijian's point on what they think should be in the new proposed constitution. Professor Ghai says that he has come across some complaints and submissions from people with regards to the nationwide consultation.
And I have raised those complaints, brought to the attention of the Prime Minister, and he has assured me that any activity connected with the making of the Constitution would be can take place. There are no restrictions, and once we start our process, and if there are instances where anybody feel there has been some obstruction, well, we will certainly want to hear from them, and then we can raise with the authorities.
The Constitutional Review Committee has been given 6 months to take into account everyone's views on what they want in the new constitution and to draft a constitution. The Fiji Customs Department, with the assistance of Biosecurity Authority, seized 40 contact NT tablets from a passenger on a Korean air flight on Monday this week at the Nandi International Airport. The NT tablet is a drug containing pseudoephedrine and also used to manufacture methamphetamine, which is a stimulant drug. The seized tablets have been handed over to police. Finance Minister and Prime Minister Voreqe Bainimarama has endorsed the Tax Administration Amendment Decree 2012 to reform processes at the Fiji Revenue and Customs Authority.
The endorsement of the Tax Administration Amendment No. 2 Decree 2012 will allow the Fiji Revenue and Customs Authority Board Chairman or his nominee to issue and also revoke the Departure Prohibition Order or DPO. The Prime Minister says that amendments have been made to the Tax Administration Decree 2009 in order to effectively administer this process. The Departure Prohibition Order disallows a person who has a tax or customs liability from leaving the country and is effective throughout Fiji, including aboard any vessel or aircraft within the territory of Fiji. Currently, the order may be issued by the Chief Executive Officer of FIRCA. Once an order is issued to a person, it must be served on him or her and by the Commissioner of Police and the Director of Immigration. The Department Prohibition Order remains in force until it is revoked by the CEO or upon the expiration of 3 years from the date the order was issued. The CEO must revoke a DPO if the person makes payment in full of the tax payable or he or she makes an arrangement that is satisfactory to the CEO for payment of the tax.
Coming up after the break, Works Ministry staff donate towards flood victims. And Cabinet approves amendments to Civil Aviation Decree.